Yeah, please, Your Lordship. I recommend item number 13, my lord. Here in this case, my lord, we are newly engaged, my lord. So
What?
we are newly engaged in this matter, my lord. So
Okay.
we need newly engaged, yes, my lord. So
13.
we'll, yes, my lord. We need some
Okay.
4 weeks time, my lord.
Okay, Mr. D. Bora,
My lord,
Learned Counsel, has submitted that
13.
he has been newly engaged for the appellant in this case and has thus sought for listing of the case after 4 weeks in order to complete his instructions. Ms. B. Bhuiya, Learned Senior Counsel and Additional Public Prosecutor. You were there? And Mr. A.U. Choudhury, respondent number 1, State of Assam, and Mr.
Please, Your-
S. Islam,
Yes.
Learned Counsel for the respondent number 4, who are present, have not objected to the said prayer. Prayer made up by Mr. Bora is allowed list the appeal after 4 weeks.
God bless me.
And I has been filed for bail in criminal appeal 39129.
You
So that-
pursue before the registry.
No, that is that the thing is that I'm out in bail till second lordship, till second.
Huh?
I'm in bail cell till second lordship due to treatment of my cancer daughter lordship.
You are on bail.
Bail.
Huh.
Till 2nd of June.
Okay.
Is second lordship.
Okay.
May I please your lordship? I am paying for listing an urgent matter pertaining to the habeas corpus.
Pursue before the
We will-
registry.
Can list for today itself.
No, no. Go to the registry.
They are already custody from 5 days already, illegally detained by the concerned police.
Habeas corpus under what?
The concern-
NSA.
No, there are no ground. They have not saying the petitioner there are no ground without allegation. They have not said anything about the ground of arrest. They are not informed, also not informed.
Okay, Monday.
Today itself, lordship.
When I decline once,
Bless.
shall I decline twice?
No, bless. Bless.
May I please, Your Lordship. My lord, back to mention item number 10, my lord. My lord, in this matter, I'm praying for a sort of accommodation, my lord, as there's some difficulty on part of the conducting counsel.
You are for appellant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr.
T.H. Corman.
T.
T.H. Corman. T.H. Corman.
T.H. Bora.
And my lord, P.H.
War. Okay, Learned Counsel for appealing for the appellant has sought an adjournment. So as the Mr. Ahmed is amicus.
Yes, madam, I've taken his consent, madam.
Okay. He has submitted that he has taken consent from Mr. A. Ahmed, Learned amicus query for the respondent number 2 to make the prayer. So Ms. P. Bhuiya, Learned Senior Counsel and Additional Public Prosecutor for the respondent number 1, State of Assam, who is in attendance, has submitted that the state has no objection to the said prayer. Post as paid for, release the case after 2 weeks.
Obliged, madam.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14, Your Lordship. Your
14.
Lordship, my senior counsel, B.D. Courses, mother-in-law expire, Your Lordship.
Okay. Miss
B. Soren, Your Lordship.
B. Shoren, Learned Counsel for the appellants, has sought listing of the case after 2 weeks on the ground that Mr. B.D. Kaur, Learned Senior Counsel, who is leading her in this case, is in bereavement. Ms. B. Bhuiya, Learned Additional Public Prosecutor, Senior Counsel and Additional Public Prosecutor, for the respondent state is present. In view of the ground cited for adjournment, the prayer is allowed. Release the case after 2 weeks, on a date to be fixed by the office.
If Your Lordship permits, can it be fixed on a particular date, Your Lordship? Obliged, Your Lordship.
Herein, this appeal is preferred against the judgment and order of his conviction.
Mr. B. L. Sharma,
A. Sahad. A. Sahad.
A.
Sahad.
Sahad, learned counsel for the appellant. And Miss A. Begum, learned additional public prosecutor for the respondent number 1, State of Assam. So stop. This criminal appeal under section 415 within bracket 2, Paroti of so and so is preferred against a judgment an order dated 26/3/2025 passed by the Court of Learned Special Judge Poxo Hemaji in special within bracket Poxo case number 18 of 2024, arising out of Gogamuk Police Station case number 17 of 2024. By the judgment and order dated 26/7/2025, the Learned Special Court has convicted the appellant for the offenses under section 376 within bracket 1 and section 506 of the Indian Penal Code, as well as under section 4 POXO Act, full stop, and view of section 42, the appellant has been sentenced to undergo rigorous imprisonment for 20 years and to pay a fine of rupees 30,000 in default of payment of fine.
High Court 2 years.
To undergo rigorous imprisonment for another 2 years under section 4 POXO Act. For the offense under section 506 IPC, the appellant has been sentenced to undergo rigorous imprisonment for 3 years and to pay a fine of rupees 5,000, in default of payment of fine, to undergo rigorous imprisonment for another 3 months. The sentences are ordered to run concurrently. We have gone through the contents of the memorandum of appeal. The criminal appeal is admitted for hearing. The case records of special POXO case number 18 of 2024 be called for. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks as Miss Mia and its senior counsel. An additional public prosecutor has accepted notice on behalf of the respondent number 1, State of Assam. Issuance of formal notice to the respondent number 1 stands dispensed with extra copy of memo. The appellant shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 2 in terms of the practice direction. So and so, so and so. The additional public prosecutor shall obtain a report as regards service of notice upon the respondent number 2 from the officer in charge, Gogamuk Police Station, on or before the returnable date. This is the case till after 4 weeks.
Can it be taken up after some time? The engaged counsel has called me, he's stuck in water logging now.
The office to tag the trial court records of sessions case number 77 2018 with the present criminal appeal and list the case and to list there's an appeal on 9/6. Those are wrong please. These are conics. 9/6. Service report as regards service of notice. Upon the response number 2 has not yet been placed. Full stop. Ms. A. Begum, Ms. Begum, Learned Tradition Public Prosecutor, has sought further 2 weeks' time to obtain the report as regards service of notice upon response number 2. Full stop. Place the case accordingly after 2 weeks for report as regards service. For report. Please.
Lordship, this item number 15, Lordship, I have talked with the IO just now, Lordship. You have so told that you already have sent the Lordship report to us. No post. So again, I have asked him to give me the report, so.
Only the office note says, well, the service is completed. Since POXO mallet here, if necessary, well, then I can-
We expected, supplementary file going to go, no? Already received. Elon Baraya. Elon Baraya. Informant,
The informant is here, Milon Boraikman,
Barai, okay.
father of the alleged victim.
Offense.
Offense plot 6 of POXO mallet.
Then we have to engage some, none has appeared, we have to engage legal aid counsel. Heard Mr. Anuddin, learned counsel for the applicant appellant. And Ms. A. Begum, learned additional public prosecutor for the opposite party number 1, State of Assam. Post note. As per a report submitted by the officer in charge, Udarbon Police Station, report dated 6/3/2025. The notice upon the opposite party number 2 has been duly served. And the opposite party number 2 had duly acknowledged the receipt of the notice. Posted. As none has appeared to represent the opposite party, just respond number 2 going. Till date, we deem it proper, in the interest of justice, to appoint Mr. So-and-so, Granite, counsel from the panel of legal aid counsel to represent the opposite party as respond number 2. Comments. And we respond to office to furnish the necessary case papers to yes, you suggest?
Paper book, maybe,
No.
Paper
name.
with two people.
or for the legal aid, Lordship.
Suggest. I am, who is, huh?
B Sharma.
B?
B Sharma.
Okay, Vijita Sharma. And he is there or no? Not there.
Actually, there is two lists, Lordship. She
Huh?
told me that there is two lists.
Ah,
So the confusion is there, but otherwise she is there.
Michael Silverleg.
She is in both the lists, legally also and Mike also.
It is not required, not only Sasani. Fair enough. Ah. Okay, then. I highly warm. Leaves the case after 2 weeks. 1 week, case
In
papers.
the meantime, the possible paper book may prepare.
Appeal লিখো। Heard Mr. Anuddin, learned counsel for the appellant. And Ms. A. Begum, learned additional public prosecutor for the respondent number 1, comma, state of Assam. Post of by an order. Ms. Maghali Burman. Learned counsel has already been appointed to represent the respondent number 2 in this appeal postal. As the records from the trial court have been received, office to prepare the paper.
I am blessed.
This is the case after 2 weeks.
I beg my apology, Lordship. In last item number 12, Lordship. That was of 376-1, Lordship, right? So, Lordship, the notice should not be sent to us, Lordship. For that, they have already sent it.
Which
Item
one?
number 12. It is there, convicted under 376-1. Lordship.
12 to 14.
He also he wants-
P76 AB. Read with section 6.
Then, Lordship.
Section 6. 20 years. POXO.
Even in the first title, Lordship, imprisonment for
Cost title, no, I go by the judgment only. I don't even see cost title. Come to page 43. Para 60.
Lordship.
I don't go by cost title.
No, please, sir. This is the appeal where appellant has been convicted under section 21C of the NDPS. And he
Heard Mr.
S. Ahmed.
S. Amit. Learned counsel for the appellant. And Miss A. Begum, learned additional public prosecutor for the response state. Post of this criminal appeal. Under section 4152 BNS is directed against a judgment and order. Judgment dated 25/3/2025 and an order on sentence dated 29/3/2025 passed by the Court of Learned Additional Sessions Judge FTC Karbi Anglong and Difu. Within bracket the special court. Or short. In NDPS case number 44 of 2023, by the judgment and order that is so and so. Oh, no, again, like I say, judgment and order, the appellant has been convicted for the offense under section 21 within bracket small c, narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances act 1985, and he has been sentenced to undergo
12 years of rigorous imprisonment.
12 years of rigorous imprisonment for 12 years and to pay a fine of rupees 1 lakh in default of payment of fine, to undergo simple imprisonment for another 6 months. We have gone to the contents of the memo of appeal. The appeal is admitted for hearing. The case records of NDPS case number 44 of 2023. We call for issue notice written available in 4 weeks as soon as appear acceptable. Formal notice dispensing extra copy within.
Also, there is an I also.
Applicant appellant. Applicant as the appellant. Should notice. 4 weeks. The opposite party states shall file its objection on or before the returnable. 4 weeks. Are you? Oh, Mr. Hassan. This will take up on some other day.
Yeah. Bills?
On some other day.
Bill.
Bail.
Yeah.
No, I'll take, we have some difficulty. We'll take up some other day. We'll consider the bail also of the person. That one who was found to be juvenile.
Yes. 3 were found to be juvenile.
After 40 years, we'll also examine that issue.
Yes.
Because, Supreme Court has said, after 40 years, ossification does not have any value. We'll also keep open that issue. No document except ossification. After 30 years, ossification does not carry any weight. We'll keep that open. Because no documents. Nothing. Zero document. Only ossification. And science says after 30 years, we keep that open. But so far as on the basis of prima facie report of the session judge, we'll consider that application. But so far as that thing, it will be kept open at the time of detailed hearing. Okay. Mr. Hassan, some other day.
I will take the record. So far regarding this IA number 313 is concerned, I have not found any objection by us.
Okay. File on the basis of this report. You have got the report?
But the report, but that 313 IA is in respect of 2 persons. One is taken the juvenile, the other is 84 years old. And my note here, I'm sorry to say, my note that paper is also not, I don't know, somehow discussed NP.
All of you have the paper book?
Yes, it was hard, man. Yes, during the course of hearing, it was. Justice Sanada had them.
22.
23. In the course of hearing.
It was directed.
Directly.
Direct focus become number 16/11/2023. Sahiba was there, my PPE.
Okay, Mr. Kotogi, you appear in which item?
Last item, there is Vipul Paul, he's on bail.
Vipul Paul.
Don't name in the FIR also.
And Ahmed? 21. Hassan, you are in,
Item
19.
19, one name.
Okay. F.A. Hassan, landed counsel for the appellants in 19. And Ahmed, landed counsel for the appellants in 20 and 21. And Mr. P. Kotoki, landed counsel for the appellant in 22. And Mr. R.R. Kosik, landed additional public prosecutor. So the respondent number 1, State of Assam are present. Poster. Landed counsel for the respondent number 2 is found absent today on call. Poster. Mr. Kosik, landed additional public prosecutor, has submitted that state be granted a week's time to file an objection to the interlocutory application from IA Criminal 313 2021. Post of PS Para submitted that. You definitely, since there was hearing, you have definitely had the paper book.
We have.
So I have to record that gone missing. Gone missing. Yes, Spada submitted that the paper book earlier received by the Office of the Public Prosecutor is not traceable and has thus paid for another copy of the paper book. Post of Office to furnish, as requested by Mr. Kosik, from our office to furnish a copy of the paper book to the learned additional public prosecutor within a week. The objection of the state should be filed within 2 weeks from today without fail. Release the case on after date 2 weeks or so.
15.
16. You file it.
Wait, is a loss. Now, these two items, my lord, item number 23 and 24, they arise out of the same FIR, same case, my lord.
Offense,
Offense 302, man, life imprisonment.
how many witnesses?
Witnesses, man, 14. 14 PW.
Okay, Mr. Das, we can hear it on Thursday, maybe
Right.
some other day,
Right.
because composition will change. Right, that is a difficulty. एक पुण्य कॉमर्स hearing data next week, sir. You were, Mr. Das, you were there in
Item 23.
and Mr. Nawaz? 20. 10? 10?
10, my lord.
Okay. As Das, learned counsel for the appellant in 23. As Nawaz, learned counsel for the appellants in 24. And Miss B. Priya, learned senior counsel and additional public prosecutor for the respondent number 1, State of Assam are present. Who is there? R. Islam, who is he? Boxo case or what? Okay. The learned counsel for the respondent number 2 is found absent today on call. Post of has agreed to and sought for by the learned counsel for the parties raise the cases on 10/6.
My lord.